Hi everybody, this is Ruan, founder at Stacksync, and today I'm going to show you in under 3 minutes how to create a new custom field into your CRM and send data to it from your database. And precisely, we're going to do it from an existing Stacksync base where data is already flowing and syncing. So let's imagine for our use case that we have just created a new onboarding flow in our user interface, and we want to know for every user if they actually successfully completed the onboarding flow. So it's going to be very easy. We're just going to go to a CRM, add a new custom property. We're going to do the same into our database, and then map the two into the existing base in Stacksync. So let's get started. We're first going to go to our CRM, which is here in our case HubSpot. We're going to go to Settings, Manage Contact Properties. Then we're going to move to Create a Property, and from there it's going to be very easy. Since it is contact activity, I'm going to select the group contact activity because the onboarding flow is relevant of an action that the user did or not. Then I'm going to create a label. I'm going to call it onboarding, so completed onboarding in the UI. I go to next. The field type is going to be a single checkbox. So it's going to be yes or no choice. And then I just create the property. That's it. So then I go back to my contacts table and I just add the new property to my favorite columns. Here we go. I apply. So now if we go at the end, we can see that there is a new column, completed onboarding in the UI, which we can actually set, let's say, for yes for user and no to another user. Now I'm just going to validate with the button, which is a bit hidden. Now I just go to my database and I do the exact same thing. So here I also have my records. So I just go to my query execution terminal and I just execute this query. Here we go. We just created a new column. So we can see here at the very end of the table. And here I can see onboarding, completed onboarding in the UI. Now to map the two, it's very simple. I just go to Stacksync and I pause the base which is already syncing. So from there, I can start making some modifications. I go to Edit Base. I just wait a few seconds. Now I go to the tables. So since we don't want to modify the tables, because we don't want to add or remove any table, I just go to the next step, which is mapping the fields. So now in companies, we want to make no modifications. And in contacts, into the contacts table, here we want to add a new column. So now I just load every column. I just scroll. Here we go. And now that we reach the bottom, we can just click add a column. I'm just going to select on one side the column which is available. Okay, onboarding, completing the UI. And here on the CRM side, the same. And here, I then click Save the Changes. I have a small warning. Okay, so now that we have modified the sync, we can just reactivate it. And now if we go back into our database, we're going to see that the data starts syncing. So now if we refresh, here we have just the marking here. And what we can do is that now we can start modifying it again, as we're going to see here, in two-way sync. I just save, and this is going to add. There we go. Now I can also make some modifications here. I can just write true, right? And now I just sync. And now we should have 3 times true and 1 times false. Let's go here. We refresh. 3 times true and 1 times false. Here we go. And now basically we can make any modification, and now the sync has picked up the new column for two-way sync. That's it. Thank you so much for your attention and keep building. See you.